guys, it's Chief Fruity here. In this video, I'm going to be starting a new series where I'm going to make a Marshmello style track. So, I got this idea from one of you guys requesting this series idea to make a Marshmello style song, and I decided to put it into a song challenge. But I don't think it's going to be like too hard, not because of Marshmello style, but because there's no time limit on this, so it could go for a really long time, and there's no limit to how long these episodes are going to be. So this could end up being a really long series or a short series. It depends really on how long it takes me to get the song going. But another thing that'll be interesting with this series is you guys are really going to see my process of writing a song, my process of revising, mixing and mastering, and producing tracks. So I think that'll be interesting for you guys to see. And I just opened this project not too long ago. As it says, 2 minutes spent on the project. So it hasn't been up for too long. So everything's all blank. So I'm going to be starting this out. This first episode is really going to be sound design and getting all the drum samples done. This is how I like to start the songs, is getting all the drum samples set up. So I'm going to go into that. Drums, kicks. Okay, so for a Marshmello kind of kick, maybe something kind of like that. It's not really a kick. It sounds more like a tom there. Okay, I found like a good one a while ago that I was thinking of using for this, but I'm not hearing it. This one will work. Yeah, let's use this one. Definitely has that like trap hip hop kind of tone. So go up to the keyboard. Get a little closer here. And kick. I'm just gonna make that blue. So here we have a kick. Oh, that is kind of fast. I'm gonna maybe about like 110 for the tempo. Yeah, I think about 110 will be good. Okay, now I'm gonna put this on the mixer track. Kick. And oh yeah, the master is a limiter. Let's get rid of that. I just like to color these just so the whole mixer kind of looks a little bit nicer when it's all like the same color. Now I don't want to do that. I want to get an EQ here. No. Maybe yeah. Yeah, like that tone's pretty good. It's really quiet though. No, it's a little too loud now. Okay. Just those highs are really weird. So about yeah, like that right there. And these don't really no. Oh no. These don't really need to be up at all. See, now all the highs are gone, but then you need a little bit more because I'm really cutting off those highs. So maybe, I think that'll be good for now. And then when I start mixing and mastering the song, I can really get into that EQ there. So now I got the kick. Now for the snare here. Let's see where the snares. A really like trappy style snare. Okay, let me turn this up. It's kind of quiet. Oh. One of these is really good. That one's pretty good. this one, it was the 808. This is the 808, right? Yeah, 808 kick. The 808. Okay, and snare. And there we go. Okay, so I'm gonna put the snare onto track 2 and snare. Let's title that. Turn that down now. It's clipping. Let's get a limiter on there. I think the kick needs a little bit more highs, so you can kind of distinguish it a little bit better. So now I'm gonna get into the snare. Yeah, that's pretty good. And order 8. So that is kind of big there. Really just want to highlight on how many hertz is that? I can't see. About 300 hertz looks like. Really just want to get right here. It's a little too much. Oh, need a little more highs on the kick there. Okay. Put that in there. So now I'm gonna get some hi-hat samples. So I'm sorry if this is really slow going, but I just like to get the drum kit built all the way up, and then I start working on sound design after that. So I'm gonna go into drums. It's like a really trappy hat. No. Yeah, I like these. So there's the closed and the open. So CD closed hat. So the keyboard on my laptop is not the best, so it's like all the keys are really close together. Open, shift. So it looks like this will be 3, 4 for the hats. So this will be the open, or is it the closed? Open hat. Okay, and then I might have those reversed. Let's see, I put the open hat on 3. Open hat, so I'll just switch this to 3 and this to 4. Okay. These really need to get sliced right here. Yeah, I like that. Okay, that sounds pretty good. Now, a good tip is put reverb on the hi-hats. The hi-hats are kind of loud. And the kick is clipping a lot. so I really want to focus on getting a little louder without it clipping. So I don't know if this will be the main drum beat. I'm just kind of testing all the drum samples in together. Okay, so for now, that's pretty good. Oh, I need to get some crash cymbals though. Okay, cymbals. I normally go with the broken crash. This is the one I use for a lot of songs. I think I'm gonna go with the 909 for this one. Just put a lot of reverb on it so it carries out, because it is a really short sample. And to track 5. Kicks clipping a little bit there. Crash is really loud. You don't want your crashes to be too loud. Gonna go with this reverb because this one has high dampening. Now it's just too wet. Okay, that does help. It's getting a little loud though. Compression. That's still too much. Okay, that's getting pretty good. So I just put on the compressor because it was getting too loud. So that's getting some compression. Doesn't need too much, maybe use up the threshold. Yeah, that's pretty good right there. So now I have a beat there. And normally before just starting out a song, and like deciding what key it's gonna be in, and before like writing it, I do like to get some sound design. So I'm gonna go with what I think will be easier to start off with, and I think that will be the bass line, which is not that. Let's go to default here. Ooh, that is really high pitch. So down that. So there, that's a nice sub bass. But with these trap sub basses, they're a little gritty. So let's name this bass. It's gonna go with dark blue. And looks like track 6 is open for the bass. Okay, no bass. Okay. So there's that. Now inside of here, I'm just gonna start playing this on middle C, before the key is chosen. So with these basses, like I was saying, they're a little gritty. Yeah, like right there. That as compared to this. So that has a little too much highs. But I still want it to be kind of gritty like that. Maybe like right there. Oh, it even tells you what's clipping. Okay, so that definitely is, they're not working too well together, so I'll get this side chain up. Limiter, compression. Okay, that does sound better. I might just do a little bit of that. So I'm not really liking too much how this synth is. So maybe just keeping it plain would be better. Just put a little bit of reverb on the kick. Is clipping. Okay, it was the kick, I think, with the bass. Okay, so the bass line is sounding a lot better now. Maybe I'm just gonna try putting chorus on it and see what that does. Oh, absolutely nothing. Okay. Maybe just try playing around with an effector. No. Okay, reverb and delay. Just go 3 echoes. And I do want to put a compressor on this bass. Say about, like, I really want to have a really harsh ratio on here, so it really brings it down. the delay is messing it up. Whew. Okay. So I think this is gonna work pretty well on any key, really. I barely did anything to this. It's basically still just kind of a straight up sub. So not too much going on that. But another thing about these Marshmello songs that really stuck out when I was listening to it was he did use a lot of vocal samples. So, at least in what I heard. So, and underneath that was something like this. No, like this. Like similar, like, you know, more like this. Like he used a lot of acid basses is what I'm saying, so that's why I pulled up the transistor bass. I'm not going to use that because I don't have the plugin purchased. But I can replicate something like it in... where's Harmore? In Harmore. So I'm gonna try to make like an acid synth here. So this first off, I'm gonna go down a couple octaves. That's a little too much. Yeah, right about there. Okay, so I'm at C4 here. Just cut this out and just have this. So I know that's not a very desired sound to hear, so I'll do some of this. So to kinda, I don't really know exactly how to approach this. I probably I'm gonna get some unison, and it will definitely involve some sequencing. So I'm thinking possibly doing something in here. So there. I'm just laying out a really simple sequence for now, just to see if this works. So now maybe like every 2. Let me zoom in here. Okay. 2 there. Put it right there. Whoa. Okay. So I'm gonna put this part on a loop, make it all loop, and cut out this. Oh, why is it doing that? Make all loop. Oh, it's the length of the note. Okay, that's why. So I want to get this in tempo. So maybe doing it about 3 block or tiles each time. There's a little delay here. So it is lagging a little bit behind. So I'm going to bring these back a little bit. That sounds in tempo to me. Okay, so now I want to get the filter to work with this. Okay, so the filter 1 frequency, engage it, and it was 2.5 down 1, 2.5 down here. That's not okay, so I could probably just make this all a loop. Does seem to be a little bit off. I'm gonna activate part B here. Did I? I don't think having part B is gonna help. Okay. Yeah. See, I'm using the filter. Oh, volume? Yeah. Harmonizer. No, I want the harmonizer up. Annoying these are always annoying. Moving these are always annoying. There. No, it's filter 1, I want filter 1. Okay. Effects, don't need to do that. Relative, image resynthesis. Yeah, generic, I'm not doing that. Randomness, off. Okay. I'm not doing any image mapping, so that doesn't matter. Okay, now this is coming along really slow, but I'm turn off the metronome now. And then maybe some chorus. But it starts coming together once you start putting those effects on. That's way too much bass. just want it barely on. Oh, actually no. Maybe right there. So this is turning out pretty well. I'll probably make some changes in the next part, but definitely this is pretty, it's a really slow though. Actually, what I'm thinking would be a lot better would be cancel those, and then actually put it all on the playlist with the filter so I could get it even faster. I don't know why I didn't think of this before. And the volume. Because otherwise it would sound weird if it's only a filter. And this is kind of sharp. So I'm gonna do it a little smoother. So I'm not done making the synth. I'm sure I'll make some changes in the future. But that does sound pretty good for now. Okay. So there's that. Auto name those. Gonna make a new one for acid. And new. Where's the auto name? Like, I use it all the time, but I can't find it now. Auto name is just right there. Let's just try this Okay, the Vocodex thing's not working. I was kind of just testing that out to see if that would work. So basically, I don't think I'm going to keep this as a chord progression. It's just some notes I put out to test these synths. And those synths are working pretty well, but they are a bit loud. A little more like right there. So since the kick is clipping so much, I think I'm gonna take out the lows and turn it up a lot so you can hear it a lot better without having those lows in the way. So you can distinguish that kick, because this kick sample has a lot of lows. It almost sounds like a bass guitar. Right here. Almost. Okay, how much time has that been? About 38 minutes. I'm gonna try to break these episodes into about 30-minute sections, so I'm gonna stop it here, but I'll resume in the next part. You can comment down any changes you'd like to be seen, because this is going to be, it's like it's a song challenge, so it's interactive. And I think it's turning out pretty well, though I would like some suggestions on this acidy thing, because it does sound like acid, but still like it's not close enough. So I might maybe put some like changes with the flanger. I might do some stuff in there, but I would like to hear some more recommendations and thoughts on this track so far. So I'll see you guys next week in next week's video. So until then, bye.